Hi, and welcome back to another video of the basic JavaScript course for beginners. In today's video, we are going to learn about operators in JavaScript. So without any further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is what is an operator in programming. An operator in programming allows you to perform certain kind of operation on single or multiple operands or values and produces a result at the end of the operation. In JavaScript, there are two ways of classifying operators. The first way is according to the number of operands that are involved in any particular operation. We have got, for example, the unary operators where only one operand is required. We have got the binary operators where two operands are involved, and we have got only one ternary operator where three expressions can participate in the operation. The second way of classifying operators in JavaScript is according to the type or the kind of operation that is performed. Now in this video we are going to see the arithmetic operators, and we are going also to see the assignment operators, the comparison operators, the logical operators, and finally the string operators. Of course, these are not the only operators that exist in JavaScript. There are other types of operators in JavaScript. However, we are going to deal only with the previously mentioned ones for the sake of simplicity. But if you want to know more about that, I can provide you, or I will provide you with a link in the description below where you can check a complete list of operators that exist in JavaScript. First, let's see the arithmetic operators in JavaScript and how we can apply them in practice. In this following example, we are declaring some variable in the line 4 in the same line and assigning a value to each variable. In the line 5, we are doing the addition. So this operation we return the sum of a and b. In the following line, we are doing the subtraction and returning the difference of a and b. And in the line 7, we are doing the product of a and b. And for the line 8, we are returning the result of dividing a by b. You can see that on the console here, because we have got a3 equal to 3 and b equal to 2, so the result of dividing a 3 by 2 is equal to 1.5. Now for the line 9, this operation is called the modulus, and it returns the remainder of dividing a by b. And because a equal to 3 and b equal to 2, the result is going to be 1. And now in the following line, or the line 10, this operation is called incrementing a variable. Here we are trying to return the value of a before doing the operation of increment by 1, which means that because we have a equal to 3, so the result of this operation will return 3, and after that it will do the increment by 1, which means that we are going to have 4 as the result. Now if we want to prove that, we can, for example, console log the value of a. So here we are getting, if we see in the console, we are getting 3. So we are returning a before the incrementation. If we save, then refresh the page, so look at the line 11, we are getting 4, which means that a has been incremented after returning it. And now same goes for the line 12, which is for the for decrementing a, or returning the value of a before decrementing it. Now in the line 13, we are doing the opposite way of what we have seen in the line before. Here we are returning the value of b after the incrementation. So now in the line 14, we are returning the value of b before the incrementation, and because b equal to 3, So if we increment b by 1, we are going to have 2 as a result, as you can see. And the last operation is the negative value of c. Because we have got 10 as the value of c, the negative value of 10 is minus 10. This is it for the arithmetic operators. The second thing that we want to see or look at is the assignment operators. First, let's start with the simple assignment operator that we have already dealt with in the previous videos. And here we are declaring a variable a and assigning to it a value, which is Algeria, with the simple assignment operator. Here we are assigning the value or the operand that is in the right to the operand that is in the left. We have got all a bunch of variables that we are assigning to them some random values. There's another type of assignment operators which serves as shorthand for other operations, and that allow us to write more concise code. Now let's take the example of the addition here. Here we are trying to say that b is going to receive the result of the old value of b plus the value of c. Now because b is equal to 17 and c is equal to 37, now the result of b is going to equal to 54. Same goes for the subtraction here, where we are combining the subtraction with the assignment, and because b is equal to 54, we are going to have 2019 as a result. Same goes for the line 29, where we have got the multiplication combined with the assignment. Same goes for the dividing two numbers and assigning it to a variable. So there are all the shorthand operation or shorthand for all the arithmetic operations where we combine assignment with the operation. So you can look at the link that I will provide you in the description box below to see the full list. Okay, now let's see the comparison operators in JavaScript. We know that JavaScript is a weakly typed language, which means that variables are not bound to any strict constraint concerning the typing. So that's why we have got two types of comparison, which are the type converting comparison and the strict comparison. In the type converting comparison, operands are converted to the same type first, then after that they are going to be compared to each other. Let's see the example. We have got here a variable a which holds the value 3, which is a number. Now in the line 51 we are comparing a, which holds the value 3, to the string 3. Now in a type converting comparison, this will return true because 3 is going to be converted to the number 3. It's a string, but it's going to be converted to the number 3, and 3 is equal to 3. So this will return 3, as you can see in the console. Now the second line is comparing 3 to a. Here we are trying to say, is 3 not equal to the string 3? This will return false because 3 is going to be converted, the string 3 is going to be converted to the number 3, and the number 3 and the value of a are equal. So that's why we are getting the false value here. Now same goes for the line 53, where we have got we compare the value a with the string 1 with the operation greater or equal. Is a greater or equal to a 1? The same goes for the last statement, which returns false. Now in the second type of comparison in JavaScript, which is the strict comparison, we are going to compare both type and value. So both type and value are going to be compared. Let's see the example here. We are comparing the value of a, which is 3, to the string 3. And to do the strict comparison or the strict equality, we have to put three equal signs between the operands. And now, because we have a strict comparison here, a is not equal to the string t, because the type of the right operand is a string and the type of the left operand is an integer. So that's why we are getting the value false. Now for the last statement, we are going to perform an inequality operation. So we are trying to say are a and the string 3 not strictly equal. So here we are for sure going to get true, because the right operand is of type string and the left operand is of type integer. So the final point is there is no strict greater nor strict lesser in JavaScript, but there is a workaround to achieve this goal. Now this is your task for today. How can we do a strict greater and a strict lesser comparison in JavaScript? Now let's see the logical operators in JavaScript. We usually use these kind of operators with control structures, or sometimes called flow control statements, like conditional statements and looping statements. Here we have got this example where we declare two variables, which are expression1 and expression2, and we assign to each one of them a value which is true. We have got three logical operators in JavaScript. We have got the illogical AND, the illogical OR, and the illogical NOT. Now for the illogical AND, it says that if both expressions resolve to true, the entire operation resolves to true. So in this example we have got expression1 which is true and expression2 which is true. So the logical AND between those two expressions is going to return true. Now just to illustrate, if we change expression1 to false, we are going to have, and refresh the page, as you can see we are getting false. So the only case that resolves to true is when both expressions are true. Now let's bring back this to true, and let's see now with the logical OR. The logical OR resolves to true whenever one of the expression is true. So if either expression resolves to true, the entire operation will return true. In this example, as you can see, we are getting true. So if both expression resolve to false, in this case we are going to have false, as you can see here. Now let's move to the logical NOT. So the logical NOT, simply put, is whenever the expression is equal to true, for example, the logical NOT will return false, and vice versa. Here, because expression1 holds the value false, the logical NOT on the expression1 is going to return true. If we change this to true and refresh again, as you can see we are getting false on here. This is it for the logical operators. Finally, let's see with the string operators. In this following example we have got two strings. The first string is holding the string Algeria, and the second string is holding the value is located in Northern Africa. Now there are two ways, or there are two different uses of operators or string operators in JavaScript. There's the concatenations, where we combine two strings. Here we are declaring the variable string 3, which will hold the concatenation between string 1 and string 2. If we console log the string 3 after the concatenation, we will have Algeria is located in Northern Africa. Now we can also use the shortened or the shorthand assignment operators on strings. For example, here we have got the string 3, which now holds the value Algeria is located in Northern Africa. So now if we use the shorthand assignment operator that we have already seen before with this string, and it is the largest country in the continent, we will get as a result Algeria is located in Northern Africa and it is the largest country in the continent. So which means that we have done the concatenation between Algeria is located in Northern Africa and the string which holds and it is the largest country in the continent. So it's just a shorthand assignment applied on two different strings. This is it for today's video. Here we are at the end of the lesson of today, and as I've told you before, those are not the only operators that exist in JavaScript, and I will provide you with the link in the description below that you can check if you want to see a full list of operators in JavaScript. Hopefully, I hope that you have learned something new today. Please consider subscribing, like and share this video, and see you in the next lesson.